Hello, welcome to Bear Beer Reviews. We're in Reykjavik in Microbar, and Jack will now introduce our beers for you.
Yes, hello indeed, welcome to Microbar. We've gone with like a 5 beer sampler here because, to be honest, you get all these beers for the same price as it costs like 2 pints of 2 500ml servings. So, what we've got, and I'll show you, we've got on the left hand side here, it's a Skelti, which is a local produced lager, I believe, quite a popular lager. Next door to it, we've got the Overshot Juleplu, which is a Christmas beer from Overshot. We've got their own Microbar's own Saison here, guest here. Next to it, we've got the Geithinger IPA, and then the last one we've got is the Geithinger Stout. Those are both local as well too. They're all Icelandic beers actually. We've gone with a whole Icelandic flag tonight. So first things first, we're going to go with the Skelti. This is the wind. This is their kind of a microbrewed craft lager. Got a nice amount of head lacing on it, nice thin white laggy head, kind of nice coppery colour to the beer as well. So on the nose, there's actually a fair bit of citrus. It smells quite orangey, to be honest. A little bit more than your average lager or average pilsner, I suppose. A little bit of grassiness to it as well. Perhaps you can just smell a bit of the pilsner malt to it. So cheers, everyone. That's nice. It's got that nice nutty pilsner malt flavour, and it's got this little bit of citrus note to it as well. There's definitely some hoppage in there. Not particularly bitter, but it's got some sort of fruity, hoppy oranginess, and then as it all dries up towards the end, you get that kind of nutty pilsner malt. Really easy drinking, and to be honest, it's a really decent, tasty brew. So moving on, this is the Overshot Brewers, and this is the Yule beer. Christmas spiced dark ale, as you can probably see there. We've already tried one from Overshot and it was pretty good, so I thought I'd try their Christmas beer. They're obsessed with Christmas ales here. Every brewery does them, even the big ones do some sort of Christmassy spiced beer. So as I said, it's got the kind of dark chestnut colour to it. It did have a head when they poured it. So go for a nose. Unsurprisingly, a lot of clove and cinnamon on the nose. Christmas spiced ale, I was expecting it. Particularly quite clovey this one, so cheers everyone. Nice thick body to it, a good amount of flavour and punching. It's got this kind of caramel sweetness, toffee note about it, and then a lot of clove, that kind of spicy Christmas flavour. Almost like you've got a sort of kind of a chocolate biscuit, a Christmas spice chocolate biscuit. Liebkuchen comes to mind actually, so I know Hannah will like this because she loves Liebkuchen. That's a really nice beer, that one.
Is it liquid?
No, it's not. It's a Christmas spice beer. So next door to it, we've got their own beer. This is actually a Saison, Micro Saison. Called Gestir. It's their guest brew that they do every kind of season, sort of. It's a nice cloudy Saison. It's not filtered or fine in that respect. Lots of carbonation in this one. Nice thin white laggy head again. So on the nose, it's got a bit of tartness. It's definitely got a bit of kind of acidity, like Saison acidity to it. And a lot of peppery spiciness from the Saison yeast as well. Does smell quite fruity too, a bit of juice to it. I think Icelandic people might have a kind of a fruitier, juicier style of Saison, because the one we had the other night was the same sort of juice coming off it. So cheers everyone, give it a try. Wow, that's got a lot of body to it for a Saison, and a little bit of sweetness too. It's not kind of fully fermented out. Big body on it.
Which one is
lots of juice. It's their own brew Saison. Lots of juice to it. A lot of orange in it actually. Almost the same as we got in the first one. Skelti, really big orangey juiciness. A little bit of peppery spiciness and a little bit of funk pulling it through. Kind of a fruity bready note towards the back end, but it's juicy and big. It's not particularly dry like the Overshot one was. This one's big and juicy and full-bodied. Really nice that. That's really enjoyable to be honest. Next up is the Geithinger IPA. This one is pretty light for an IPA really. Almost like a slightly more coloured, slightly more orangey coloured, coppery I suppose, light copper. Again, thin white laggy head. It's just cake dispense all of this. So on the nose, oh yeah, there's some serious hops in this. Big resiny piney note on the nose. Heck of a lot of grapefruit as well. Yeah, it smells like it's intensely hot. This big American nose on it. Cheers. My word, that's really hoppy, really intensely hoppy. That it's got a lot of pine, a lot of resin, really big on those flavours. It's got a little bit. I'd probably think it's got some mosaic in it. It's got a little bit kind of mosaic-y, berry. I get a bit of soapiness with mosaic, but in a good way. It's so piney and resiny. It's full of big hoppy flavours. Very small amount of sweetness in the back of it, but dries up really nicely. Good bitterness on the tongue, but an easy drinking one. That's a really good pale IPA actually, really nice. And then another one by Geithinger. This is their stout. This one's got a little bit more head retention on it, as you can see. Going to lace nicely too. Nice, big and dark, nice off-white, tan-coloured head. So, on the nose. Oh, it's got a milky coffee aroma this. Lots and lots of roast in that. Nice sweet, chocolatey roasty notes. So, cheers. Let's give it a try. Another big, full-bodied beer. Lots and lots of roast in this. It's got that slightly overcooked burnt toast, kind of caramelised notes, the Maillard reaction flavours. That's a really good example. It's got a nice body, lots of flavour to it, lots and lots of roast, and it dries up quite well towards the end with a nice little bit of bitterness. Beautiful beer, that one. So, if we run down the line, first one we have this Chianti, really nice lager actually, really easy drinking. I'm surprised by the flavours they got into it for a craft beer macro lager. I'll probably give that an 8.5. That's really enjoyable. First lager in a long while I've liked. Next up we have the Yule Brew from Overshow. Not my style of beer, but had some nice flavours to it. I'd probably give it a 7.5. It's pretty good, but not my type of beer to be honest. The Saison from Microbar, that's a really good beer actually. That's the second good Saison I've had in as many nights. That's an easy 9 out of 10. Possibly better than the Overshot one if I'm honest. So might push it to 9.5, but it's not the most world-breaking one I've had. The IPA, that's really good as well. I'm going to give that a 9 out of 10. It holds its head up high in a really oversaturated market of IPAs by doing the American thing, but doing it really well. And finally the stout, that's another really good one. Not a world beat one again, it's a good standard classic stout. I'm going to give that an 8.5 as well. Good range of beers, really enjoyed them all. So please like, favourite, comment and subscribe. If you do come to Reykjavik, come and check out the micro bar. We're here a bit early while it's quite quiet behind us. It's happy hour, so we get some beers for cheaper. Come try the local beers. They've also got a ton of international beers as well if you fancy that, especially from the Scandinavian countries. And it's next door to the Van Buddin, or Buffin, the state-owned liquor store, so you can come buy some of the beers you've drunk on tap. And until next, baby, everyone, cheers!